Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Tessie. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, depending on where you are watching from. Hope you all are doing well, and thank you so much for stopping by. So I know most of you must have seen this embarrassing video of Bola tinubu urinating on his clothes in a public, and a lot of people has reacted to the video, but he has addressed the issue through one of his group called Bola Tinubu's group. So we are going to look at their statement, but before then, let's take a look at the video and also watch reaction from Renu or Mokri.
Thank you for joining me on my masterclass. Now, today, I want to talk about something that makes me a bit sad, makes me rather sad. We've just seen a video of a man, Bola Tinubu, who is aspiring to be Nigeria's next president. And he was visiting the Awujale of Ijebuland, and he got up and I don't know how to say this, but his buttocks area was wet, soaking wet. And it was obvious what had happened. Obviously, I don't want to say obviously. It looked like the man had urinated on himself. Now, this video has come out today, and the APC media arm has come out very quickly to say that no, that he was sitting on a leather chair, and when you sit on a leather chair, you sweat a lot. Listen, we're not children. We're not children. I have a leather chair in my home. I've got leather chairs in my home. We sit on leather chairs. You are more likely to sweat from your back than your butt area. Whether you're sitting in a leather chair in a hot place, if you're sitting on a leather chair, you're more likely to sweat from your back. You're not likely to sweat from your buttocks. So let's face facts here. You can research this. You can actually research this. You guys in your homes, I'm sure you've sat down on leather chairs. Have you ever, had moisture to that level where it's wet and then you can actually see it is dripping wet? And then moreover, you can see, if you watch the video, you see that his orderly actually looked like he was covering his nose. So we are not making fun of Bola Tinubu and just saying, we're just saying that, look, this man, maybe he's not well, and probably he should take care of his health, rather than contesting for president, because we've already faced the embarrassment of having a president like Muhammadu Buhari, who spends so much time in London, getting treated by British doctors. We don't know what they even do to him. We don't know what his ailment is. He's kept it from us, and it's affected our country. Our economy has nosedived. Security has suffered. The man has not been able to perform. And then we don't want to go from 8 years of that to somebody like Bola Tinubu. If you recall, March 27 last year, 2021, this man, he was in Kaduna, and then he almost fell down. He could not hold his own balance. He was tottering, and then he had to be held by his security operatives. Is this the kind of leader that we want? And then a month afterwards, he went to Kanu, after that incident, and then he saw his speech. He seemed to be disoriented, and he said that Nigeria should recruit 5 million youths into the army. So there's obviously something, like mentally. I'm not saying like when I say mentally, I'm not saying that he's mad. No, he's not right. But his mental acumen, it's deteriorated seriously. His physical health has also deteriorated. As a matter of fact, what he's suffering from is actually called enuresis. Enuresis. That's involuntary urination, and it happens to children and then very elderly people. Children and very elderly people. So he's suffering from enuresis. And let's face the fact, they should stop trying to spin this and say that, oh, he sat down on a very hot chair.
All right, so now let's take a look at the statement. It says, a coalition of pro-Bola Tinubu has reacted to the trending photo and video of the frontline presidential aspirant said to have wetted his clothes when he visited the Alake and traditional ruler of Egbaland. Mr. Tinubu, whose health condition has been a controversial topic among Nigerians, on Saturday visited Mr. Gbadebo seeking the royal blessings of the paramount ruler for his lifelong presidential ambition. A A video clip of the visit later surfaced online on Sunday, showing the presidential aspirant who said Nigerians beckoned on him to vie for the office, standing up to bow down in greeting to his host. While he was doing so, the Mickey-colored agbada Mr. Tinubu wore in the video clip showed it was wetted at the back down, after his backside, with one of his aides standing behind him, covering his nose, obviously from the stench oozing from his principal. Many have argued that it was because he was sitting down on a leather chairs for a long time, a claim Today Politics could not inadequately verify as a press time. A screenshot from the clip began trending, portraying the former Lagos governor as suffering from nocturnal enuresis, which the support group management council described as a distraction. In a statement on Sunday by Director of Media and Publicity, Biodun, the group said evildoers were at it again to destroy the politician with the Photoshop. You know what baffles me is whenever something like this comes out, like the way they jump on it all the time and say it is Photoshop, it baffles me a lot. So the success Asiwaju Tinubu recorded at this high-level visitation to top traditional rulers had again led enemies of progress, the brewers of hate, discord, and disharmony to script a dirty tale to discredit his awesome outing. This time, it is that he wetted his dress. Assuming without conceding that this is the case, so is it the back of his knees that would be wet and not the bottom area? So if he wetted his babariga, he would not cover it and would still move to be flat to greet the Awujale of Ijebu land in the full glare of everyone present. It was the usual Photoshop manipulations and shallow mental agility that pushed them to dispense a feeble narrative that made no iota of sense. Yet, as their video showed, it was after their wedding incident that he went ahead and prostrate to Kabiyesi. This is another distraction, and no amount of distraction or attempt to discredit Asiwaju will work to remove the wall from his political wind. Asiwaju Tinubu has declared his interest in the presidential race. He has his legs on the throttle. There is no going back. We appeal to Nigerians to ignore the evil-minded machinations and assure Nigerians that Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is healthy and strong enough to undertake the responsibilities involved in the expected rogues of campaigns and politicking when the time comes, it added. All right, my people, and that is it for you all. I don't even have much to say concerning this. The video said it all. And for me, since they said the video is Photoshop, I expected them to bring the original video and say, this is the original video. The evildoers, like they put it, were the ones who manipulated the video. This is the original video. We have the original video. But they just came out with a statement without nothing to prove it. Anyways, I'm just going to leave you all to share your thoughts with me on the comment section. And with that, I'll say thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Your love, your support, and effort upon this channel is not taken for granted. Please let me know what you think, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye-bye. Bye.